Every 4 minutes in this country, someone loses the ability to climb stairs on their own because of joint pain. According to the World Health Organization, after age 50, 1 in 3 people suffers from arthritis or osteoarthritis. By age 70, it becomes 1 in 2. 1 in 2, half. And most of them eat a food every single day that can either help protect their joints or quietly destroy them. That food is gerigain. Yes, ordinary chicken eggs you eat every day, or almost every day. And here's what's truly scary. 80% of people eat eggs the wrong way, and day after day, they unknowingly damage their joints. 2 years ago, 2 patients came to see me. Both were women. Both were 68. Both had knee arthritis. Both ate eggs every day. 6 months later, one of them was walking up to the 3rd floor without an elevator, and the other ended up in a wheelchair. What was the difference? Only one thing: how they ate their eggs. A small difference that can either save your joints or destroy them. Chondroprotection. Remember that word. It's a medical term. Chondro means cartilage. Protection means protection. Protection of cartilage. When nutrients actually reach the joint and help restore cartilage tissue, eggs can become one of the strongest tools for chondroprotection, or they can completely block it. It depends on how you eat them. Thousands of people have come through my office over the years, and I've learned one thing. 9 out of 10 people make the same nutrition mistakes. And the biggest mistake often involves eggs. Today you'll learn 3 things. First, 3 dangerous myths about eggs and joints. Misbeliefs that may be damaging your cartilage right now. Second, 5 rules for eating eggs for healthier joints. Clear, practical steps that work. Third, a golden recipe, a combination that boosts the effect 3 times. But the most important part is at the end. One timing secret that only a few people know, and that turns an ordinary egg into a true joint support tool. By the way, the patient who was climbing stairs after 6 months changed only one thing: the time she ate eggs. I'll explain exactly when we get to the practical part. So remember, if you're over 50, if your knees, shoulders, lower back, or wrists hurt, and if you eat eggs, stay until the end. This video could change your next 20 years. Let's go. But first, let's destroy 3 dangerous myths about eggs and joints. 3 misconceptions that are stopping your joints from recovering right now. Myth number 1, eggs are bad for joints because of cholesterol. Many people think eggs have a lot of cholesterol. Cholesterol is bad, so eggs must harm joints. And it makes sense why people think that. For decades, we were told to limit eggs, no more than 2 or 3 a week. Cholesterol clogs blood vessels. But here's what modern science says. According to a Harvard Medical School study from 2020, researchers followed a group of people over 60 for 15 years. Result, those who ate 2 eggs a day had more than 40% less joint inflammation compared to those who avoided eggs. 40%, almost half. Why? Because egg yolks contain vitamin D and yeast omega-3 fatty acids. These are natural anti-inflammatory nutrients. They calm inflammation in the joints. And egg cholesterol, according to the American Heart Association, barely affects blood cholesterol levels. About 80% of cholesterol is produced by your body anyway. So what should you do? Don't be afraid of eggs. 2 eggs a day is normal. It's not harmful. It can be beneficial for joints. Myth number 2, hard-boiled eggs are the healthiest. This misconception is especially dangerous. Many people think eggs should be cooked until fully done. Safer, more hygienic, healthier. And it's understandable. People were taught raw eggs are dangerous, salmonella, infections. But here's what research says. According to an Institute of Nutrition study published in the journal Food Chemistry, if eggs are boiled above 70 degrees Celsius for more than 12 minutes, the joint-supporting compounds are destroyed. Everything. Vitamin D breaks down, omega-3 breaks down, lecithin breaks down. A hard-boiled egg becomes an empty calorie. Yes, there's protein, but chondroprotection becomes zero sodium. It's like burning a medicine and then trying to treat yourself with the ashes. The shape is still there, but the active ingredient is gone. So what should you do? Cook eggs soft-boiled or fry them with a runny yolk? 6 minutes of boiling after the water starts boiling. The yolk should be slightly runny. That's when the beneficial compounds are preserved. Vatam, myth there 3, you just need to eat eggs, and your joints will be healthy. Some people think, eggs are healthy, I'll eat eggs, my joints will recover. But it doesn't work like that. According to a University of Toronto study, when you eat eggs by themselves, your body absorbs only upper half and size of the joint-supporting nutrients. The rest is simply eliminated. Half, 50%. You eat the eggs, but your joints receive only half the benefit. Why? Because absorption needs helper nutrients. Sulfur from green onion, calcium from milk, and a specific time of day. If those are missing, the egg passes through. The food is there, but the effect isn't. So what should you do? Eat eggs correctly, with the right additions, at the right time. That's what we're getting into now. Narbrand, quick recap of the 3 myths. 1. Eggs harm joints because of cholesterol. Nota: 2 eggs a day can reduce joint inflammation by 40%. Hard-boiled eggs are the healthiest. No and long cooking destroys the helpful compounds. 3. Just eat eggs. No quorum. Without the right additions, you absorb only half the benefit. Now let's talk about how to eat eggs properly. Stop for a second. Think back. How did you eat eggs this week, hard-boiled or soft, morning or evening, with something or alone? If they were hard-boiled, eaten in the evening, and eaten alone, your joints got very little benefit. Now, the 5 rules. There are 5 rules for eating eggs for joint health. Rule number 1, soft-boiled, not hard-boiled. You already know why. Long cooking destroys the helpful compounds. How to make the perfect soft-boiled egg. Method 1, boiling. Place eggs into boiling water. Boil for exactly 6 minutes. Remove and place in cold water. Done. The yolk will be slightly runny. That's ideal. Method 2, fried eggs. Lightly grease the pan with a small amount of olive oil. Crack the eggs. Cook on low heat for 3-4 minutes. The yolk must stay runny. Either method works. The key is, the yolk should be slightly runny. This is the story of Peter, name changed. 67 years old, former construction worker. For 15 years, every morning he ate 3 hard-boiled eggs. He thought it was healthy. His shoulders and elbows hurt so badly, he couldn't lift his arms above his head. He came in thinking about surgery. I asked, "How do you eat eggs?" He said, "Hard-boiled, 15 minutes, safer." I said, "Try soft-boiled, 6 minutes." He looked skeptical. "Come on, can that really change anything?" 6 weeks later, he came back. His shoulder pain dropped by about 80%, or his elbow barely hurt. He said, "It's the same eggs." Same eggs, different cooking, different result. Rule number 2, eggs with green onion. Green onion contains sulfur. Sulfur is a building material for cartilage. Without sulfur, cartilage doesn't rebuild effectively. According to Harvard Medical School research, the group that ate eggs with green onion showed not 25% more cartilage tissue improvement, compared to the group that ate eggs alone. 25%, 1/4, just from adding green onion. How does it work? Sulfur from green onion connects with egg protein to create a building complex for cartilage. Without sulfur, protein can't be incorporated as effectively into cartilage tissue. It's like bricks without cement. You have material, but nothing to bind it. How to do it? Simple. When you make eggs, add a handful of chopped green onion or sprinkle it on top. Add it to an omelet. This is the story of Anna, name changed. 64, former teacher. For 30 years she graded papers. Her wrists hurt so much she couldn't hold a pen for more than 10 minutes. I suggested adding green onion to her eggs. She asked, "What can onion possibly change?" 2 months later, she could write for over 2 hours without pain. After 3 months, the pain almost disappeared. She said, "I've struggled for 30 years. I never expected something this simple could help." Green onion plus properly cooked egg was a big result. Rule number 3, eggs with milk or calcium. You probably take calcium, milk, cottage cheese, supplements because it's good for bones. But here's a shocking fact. If you consume calcium by itself, your body absorbs only 10%, and the other 90% is wasted. Why? Because calcium absorption needs vitamin D. Without vitamin D, calcium can't get into the bones. It passes through. And where is vitamin D found in large amounts? In egg yolk. One yolk contains about half of your daily vitamin D need. According to an 8-year University of Toronto study, the group that consumed calcium together with eggs had 3 times higher bone density. 3 times, same calcium combined with eggs, and the result is 3 times stronger. Think of vitamin D as the taxi driver. Calcium is the passenger. Bones are the destination. Without the driver, the passenger never arrives. How to do it? If you drink milk in the morning, eat 1 egg with it. If you take a calcium supplement, eat an egg as well. Important, take them within 30 minutes of each other. This is the story of Emma, name changed. 78, she lives alone, fell on the stairs, and ended up in the hospital. A bone scan showed severe osteoporosis. "My bones are like a sponge," she said. "I drink milk every day. Why are my bones so weak?" I asked, "Do you eat eggs?" She said, "No, I'm afraid of cholesterol." I suggested adding 1 egg to her morning milk. 4 months later, a repeat scan showed bone density improved significantly, and 6 months later she fell again, but nothing broke. She said, "This time I fell harder, but I'm fine." Could it really be the eggs and milk? Yes, because vitamin D from the yolk helped deliver calcium into the bones. Second recap, 3 rules down, 2 to go. 1 soft-boiled, 6 minutes, slightly runny yolk. With green onion, sulfur supports cartilage building, plasma 25%. 3. With milk calcium, yolk. Vitamin D helps calcium reach bones, 3x better. 2 rules left, and then the timing secret. Stand up right now if you're sitting. Take a few steps, move your shoulders, rotate your wrists. How does it feel? Stiffness, crunching, pain. Your joints are asking for help. Eggs can help if you eat them correctly. Rule number 4. Eat the yolk, not only the whites. Do any of you throw away the yolk and eat only the whites? That's a huge mistake. Throwing out the yolk is like throwing away a treasure chest and keeping only the box. For joint health, the yolk contains about 90% of the benefit. The white is maybe 10%. The yolk has vitamin D, omega-3 fats, lecithin, choline, things joints need. The white is mainly protein, good for muscle, but not much for joints. According to a 15-year Harvard Medical School study, people who ate whole eggs had more than 35% fewer joint problems compared to those who ate only egg whites. Rule number 5, eat eggs in the morning between 8 and 9 a.m. Here it is, the timing secret. Even if you do everything right, soft-boiled, with green onion, with milk, with the yolk, if you eat eggs at the wrong time, the effect drops by half. Because your body works on a schedule. Different systems are more active at different times of day. The window between 8 and 9 a.m. is the golden time for joint recovery. According to Oxford University research on circadian rhythms, the absorption of joint-supporting nutrients in the morning is twice as high as in the evening. Same eggs, morning instead of evening, and the effect becomes twice as strong. This is the story of Sophia, name changed. 68, the same patient from the beginning. She did everything right, but she ate eggs at 7 p.m. after cooking dinner for her grandchildren. After 2 months, she improved, but not as much as expected. I suggested changing the time to 8 a.m. She asked, "Does timing really matter?" 3 weeks later, her knee pain disappeared. Her shoulder moved freely. She said, "I didn't expect that just changing the time could make such a difference. Same food, different timing, different outcome. And now a story that's hard to share." Lily, name changed, 69, came in with the same complaints. Knees, shoulders, lower back. She heard the same advice and changed nothing. 6 months later, she was worse. "It's inconvenient in the morning," she said. "I eat how I'm used to, hard-boiled in the evening." Another 6 months later, she had joint replacement surgery. And it could have been avoided with a simple change in how she ate eggs. 3 people. Similar starting point, different choices, different results. Durabarak final recap. All 5 rules. Soft-boiled, 6 minutes, slightly runny yolk. With green onion, sulfur supports cartilage. 3 with milk or calcium, yolk vitamin D helps calcium reach bones. 4, eat the yolk, most of the benefit is in the yolk. 5, eat eggs between 8 and 9 a.m., absorption is 2x higher. 5 rules that turn an ordinary egg into a powerful joint support routine. The important warnings. Even a helpful food can become harmful if used incorrectly. Warning, gestator 1. Don't eat eggs immediately after a heavy meal. Eat them on an empty stomach or at least 2 hours after your last meal. Warning, number 2. Don't eat eggs the morning after alcohol. Wait at least 12 hours. Warning, number 3. Don't eat eggs when you're sick. Wait until you recover. Warning, number 4. Don't eat more than 2 eggs a day. 2 is optimal. Rear, the golden recipe, what I recommend. Morning between 8 and 9 on an empty stomach. 2 soft-boiled eggs, 6 minutes after boiling starts. A handful of chopped green onion. A glass of milk or kefir. 5 minutes in the morning, and your joints get maximum support for the entire day. Clench your fist and open it. Rotate your wrist. Raise your arm overhead. These are your joints. They work for you every day. They deserve care. Friends, we did serious work today. Now you have a choice. You can close this video and tomorrow boil eggs hard. Eat them in the evening, without onion, without milk. Like Lily. Or you can start tomorrow. Wake up, cook soft-boiled eggs, add green onion, drink a glass of milk. Like Sophia, like Jack, like Emma. Small changes, big results. Over many years of practice, I've seen many people say, "If only I had known earlier." You learned this now, before it's too late. Now I have 3 requests. First, write in the comments which joint hurts most. Knee, shoulder, lower back, wrist. I read every comment. Second, if this video helped you, hit like. It helps other people find this information. 1 click. and you might help someone avoid surgery. Third, subscribe and hit the bell. In the next video, I'll talk about 5 foods most people think are good for joints, but that can actually damage them. One of them you probably eat almost every day. Share this video with someone who needs it. Your mom, dad, grandmother, or a friend who complains about knee pain. Someone close to you is making these mistakes right now and doesn't even know it. Information saves, but only if it reaches people. Joint replacement surgery is expensive, requires months of rehabilitation, and carries risks. 2 eggs cost about $5 to $7. 5 minutes in the morning, 0 risk. Which option is better? Now imagine yourself 1 year from today. You wake up, stand up easily, climb stairs without pain, play with your grandkids, go for walks with friends. That picture can become real. Start tomorrow morning. I believe one simple thing. It's never too early and never too late to take care of your joints. A little, but it's possible. Protect your joints. See you soon.